This is your last chance to see Asia Not Asian live. Join us and our guests, Julia Shiplett, Youngmi Mayer, and Brian Park, with music by Ben X Kim, and it's all happening at Littlefield, October 15th at 7 p.m. Tickets available at asiannotasianpod.com or go to Littlefield's website at littlefieldnyc.com. Again, that's October 15th, 7 p.m. It's the ultimate podcast reunion show before it's goodnight, baby. See you there.
Right, because they're busy yelling.
They're busy yelling.
And I remember I was 7 years old and I was like, I got it. I know how to make them stop fighting. So I told my Asian dad, I'm like, Dad, I have an idea. You should divorce mom.
Yo.
Was that so brilliant?
Yes, the Asia Not Asian podcast back up in your ear holes. It's just Mike today. Jenny is, I think, in LA. I don't know. She travels a lot. She has like a pretty cool life, if you don't know. Me, not so much. I am just mostly in my house. Occasionally, we'll get into it. I went and did something kind of crazy this week. It wasn't that crazy, but it'll sound crazy given my advanced age. But it was pretty fun. And then mostly I'm on the couch or taking care of my kids, dealing with lower back pain. So, relatable content. Before we get started, wanted to quickly, I think this will be out in time. October 15th, the Farewell Kickoff Tour is starting. It'll be at Littlefield. It's me, Jenny, of course, Julia Shiplett, Brian Park, and Youngmi Mayer. Okay? So we're getting together. It's like Asian Voltron. And we're gonna assemble into one really funny show, and it'll be great. Tickets available at the website in the episode description. If you go to Littlefield, it's October 15th. Doors are at 7, I believe, and just come hang out. It's not the last episode. It'll be close to the last episode, but it's a live show, and there's all these different tiers of tickets depending on where you want to sit and such. So we hope you can come out. It'll be a lot of fun. We may be doing one in California. We'll probably be doing one. It's just like, I got to get it together. I got to find a random Korean restaurant for us to do it in, because those are the only places where the ticket split is worth it. And they have fried chicken. The last time we did it, it was at a fried chicken place, and it was awesome. The only thing was that the owner of the restaurant tried to get us extremely drunk, which is usually a good thing, but not at my age. She kept giving us shots. It was really cool, actually, but it was just like, okay, this is too gangster for us. So check out, just keep your eyes peeled for that, and we should be announcing it soon, we hope. We're just gonna get into it. Yeah. This person is, I've been trying. I feel so bad. This is how this works with this comedian I'm about to bring on. Okay, she texts me and she goes, "Hey, can you do my show on this date?" And I go, "Yes, for sure. 100% I can do it. I'm so excited. Thank you for thinking of me." And then maybe 12 hours before the show, I go, "Hey, I'm really sorry. I can't do the show. I'm so sorry." I've done this to her probably 3 times, and she has never blown up at me. She's never put me on blast on social media. She has a lot of social media followers, and she's never done anything like that. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to have her on the show. She came all the way to my house. She's one of the few comedians who's ever been inside of the Lair, which is my house. But I trusted her because 2 things. 1, she's a mom, and 2, she's from Connecticut. And people from Connecticut, they're not bad people. Okay, so I was like, if you're from Bushwick, 50-50. I don't know. I never let comedians into my house. I don't trust them to not steal from me. But for her, she rolled up in a nice car, and I was like, okay, maybe I can steal from her. Comedian? What else would you call yourself?
A mom that you were, and I'm not from Connecticut. I'm close to Connecticut.
You're not from Connecticut.
Not fully Connecticut, so you can't fully trust me.
Okay.
And I stole that car. And I used to live in Brooklyn.
Yes, you did.
But I am a mom, so you can't trust moms.
Okay, that part I do trust. So
Right.
give it up for Alyce Chan, everybody.
Right. And my kids are still alive. So I came here so I could blast you on social media for
Yes, you
failing
should.
me 3 times.
You should. I
I've
deserve
been
it.
planning this. I've been strategizing.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm just going to wait till he asks me on his podcast after he cancels on me for the 3rd time.
I think I've also even canceled on you the first time you're supposed to be on the. You were supposed to be
Probably.
on the podcast. And
Yeah,
then
you
was-
also canceled
Yes.
on me
Yep.
for your podcast.
Yep.
So I think
Yep.
it totaled to like 6 times of cancellation. And I'm still here.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my husband's like, do you know where you're going? Do you
Really?
trust this person? And I also said the same thing. I'm like, he's Asian and he's a dad. And I was like, I could take him.
You take me.
I'm
You
probably way
could.
more than he does.
Wait, so you don't? Oh, well, you know, I guess you don't have to tell us exactly. You live in the New York side.
I live in the New York side. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm originally from Canada, so when I moved to New York, I'm like, I am not moving to New Jersey, and I'm not moving to Connecticut.
What's wrong with New Jersey? You don't like New Jersey? I like New Jersey.
You like New Jersey?
I think it's okay. Let's just say this. I think it's better than Connecticut.
I think Connecticut is nice, but it's a little too shishy. I think certain parts of New Jersey is nice, but I think the people there, some pockets of New Jersey, it's a little too sterile. Sorry, I said it.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
I said
Pew, pew. Shots fired in New Jersey. Dang. You know how many fans we got there? Probably
but there
a
are
dozen.
certain parts of New Jersey I love.
Okay.
Montclair is cute.
Sure.
Maplewood.
Maplewood?
Yeah.
Shouts to Maplewood.
The rest is
Damn. That's 2
Sorry.
spots and that's it. And the rest of it sucks. Hardcore. That's fair. Okay, so but you're okay. So I want to get into it. There's a bunch of stuff we can talk about. The first thing is I'm trying to understand like the trajectory of your career because we didn't know each other from the scene
yeah.
for a little while.
Yeah.
And then I would see your Instagram stuff pop up, and it's like, you know, about, you know, your kids and your experiences with being a parent and shit. And then later on, I found out that you did comedy. I think you like started posting shows, and then I was trying to figure you out because like I'm, you know, a comedy snob. And so I'm like, are you a real comic? Or are you just trying to jump in and like get that bag, and you're not
know what
like
you mean.
one of us? But
know
then
what
you
you
were
mean.
on tour a bunch, and now it's been a couple of years, and I'm like, okay, you deep down have a mental health problem like the rest of us.
Oh God, I passed.
Yes, exactly. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So like, what is like? When did you start doing shit?
Like start. I think I was 10 years old
No shit.
because there's something wrong with me.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
right?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm middle child, right?
Okay. Yep.
So no attention. Obviously need validation,
Yes. Absolutely.
like you.
Yep.
And parents fought a lot. Not the
Parents fought a lot.
right? Not the perfect family.
Is that one of the things? Because my parents fought a lot, and I
Really?
think that is why I
Yeah.
became who I am.
So I hear that when parents fight a lot at home, it actually spurs creativity in the child.
Really?
Because you start to think, how can I solve this? How can I make this
Yes.
better? And so you're kind of like alone in your thoughts, and you're like, I'm going to try to solve it.
Yo.
Yeah, that's why we're so creative. And no one paid attention to us, right? Because they're busy yelling.
They're busy yelling.
And I remember I was 7 years old, and I was like, I got it. I know how to make them stop fighting. So I told my Asian dad, I'm like, Dad, I have an idea. You should divorce mom.
Yo.
Was that so brilliant? He almost smacked me. He's like, what did you say? In Chinese. Like,
Right.
Like, "Gomawa," like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like hard. And I'm like, dude, I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
And it just shut me down. I was like, okay, never going to give my dad advice ever
Yeah.
again.
Also, it's wild. Totally the right answer, right?
Yeah.
That's totally the right
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, divorce.
Divorce.
Because
Just
you
get a
guys
fucking
hate each
divorce.
other.
I don't understand.
Yeah. So they like they continued to argue for years and years, which actually helped my creativity.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them for anything because we had family dinners together.
Sure. Yes.
And even, it was one of my happiest moments. Like at 6 p.m., we all had family dinner
Yeah.
together.
You don't realize until like you don't have that
Yeah.
how nice that is, and
It's true.
actually pretty rare.
Yeah.
I found that a lot of my white friends didn't do that. They just like all had dinner separately.
Yeah, they're like sitting on the couch or someone's in the room.
Yeah. But to like actually sit down and like do the thing and like talk or not talk, whatever.
Or not talk, yeah.
Yeah, then like that was pretty cool. But yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Childhood trauma, number one in comedy.
You must have it.
Undefeated in comedy is childhood trauma. I love that's you can make the argument that suggesting to your dad that you should divorce your mom.
Yeah.
That's like your first bit. It's a great.
You know what? I'm going to include that in my bit.
So technically you started when you were 7.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I was 10. Yeah.
That was your first like pitch, your big comedy pitch there.
Yeah, it was.
You got booed hard.
Totally. That was like, I totally, what do you call it? I'm losing the word. When you're not good.
Bombing.
Okay, I'm going through perimenopause as well.
Oh shit!
So I
this is a real podcast
now. Yeah, seriously,
Hells
I'm on stage. And I will like take a break. I'm like, sorry, people, you just hang on for a minute while I gather my thoughts. I've forgotten the whole set, and people will just like wait. I'm like, what was it again? And then I'm like, okay, I'll just do crowd work.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, it's fluff.
Yeah, that's completely the right way to do comedy too. Wait, so continue. So you started when you were a kid.
Okay.
You bombed in front of your parents.
And then at 9 or 10, I was a really shy kid and total introverted, still am. And my 4th grade teacher said, okay, next year, I'm separating you from your 2 best friends. You're going to have to make new friends and you're not going to know anyone in your class. And she goes, because you're a mute. She called me a mute. And I was like, oh, what is that? Yeah. I didn't know what it was.
Right.
And I looked it up. I was like, oh, someone who doesn't talk.
Right.
And she's like, you're going to have to make new friends. So I found this book called Your A to Z Guide on How to Make Friends.
Oh, okay. You were 10 and you were reading this book?
Yeah,
okay.
man. So I ordered it on Scholastic's order, like the Scholastic school order.
Shouts to Scholastic out there, you know?
Yeah. And I ran home with it. And then the first page was like, A, do you have acne? Because if you have acne, no one's going to want to be friends with you. No one likes people with red bumps on their face.
Dude, I love the old books back then bullied you.
So exactly. I got bullied at home and I did to myself. I'm like, oh, thank God I don't have acne. So I flipped the
wasn't
page.
That? Yep.
B and C, I forgot. It was obviously not relevant. Then I got to F and it goes, are you funny? Because people like other people who make them laugh. You have to make people laugh. So I closed that book. I was like, I need to know jokes. So I called my aunt back then. She was like probably like 16, 17. And she's like, oh, I got this great joke book for you. So she gives me this joke book. It says 101 dirty jokes. Mm-hmm. I studied like 10 a day.
Wow.
I didn't know what it meant, obviously, but I knew word for word. And then the next day I announced it to the class after the teacher left. It was recess time. I was like, who wants to hear dirty jokes? And all the boys were like, me. I was like, yo, okay, stay behind. They skipped recess to hear 3 dirty jokes.
Whoa. Do you remember the dirty jokes?
I remember one.
Okay, hit me.
It's really good. It's not from me. I just want to preface it because I don't want to steal people's
material. No, we're not stealing anyone else's material.
But it's actually a really good joke.
Okay, all right.
So 2 guys walk into a bar. One named Bob and the other guy named Jake. Bob and Jake sit down. Bob's like kind of like a loser, right? He's like, I don't know how to talk to girls. And Jake's like, see that girl over there? You should talk to her. So the girl winks at Bob. And Bob's like, oh my God, the girl just winked at me. What should I do? And Jake's like, wink back. So he winks back. And then the girl smiles. And then Bob goes, oh my God, the girl just smiled at me. What should I do? And Jake's like, smile back. Then the girl bends over, kind of shows her cleavage. And then Bob's like, oh my God, she just showed me her cleavage. And Jake's like, show him your nuts. And he's like, ooh. Like nuts. Anyway, it killed.
Yes.
All the 10-year-old boys loved it. Yeah, so that's where it started.
Wow. I love that you did jokes, but you did it the Kumon way by studying at home, flashcards. Just
I
like,
know. I was like, you gotta recite these. I'm like, math?
them.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's why I was on ESL for like 5 years because wasn't doing my homework. I was studying dirty jokes.
I was also in ESL. That's
Thanks
great.
to my aunt. Shout out to Marian.
Oh, dude, she got you started.
Yeah, she did.
That's a good material right there.
Yeah,
I love
that is,
that.
yeah.
There's an act out in it.
I know.
It's
like,
pretty
I'm like,
advanced.
"Ugh."
Yeah.
So I had to get like physical. So I started doing physical humor too.
Really?
Like, yeah.
So were you the funny kid?
I thought I had to be because it was a mechanism
Yeah.
to survival in school.
Yeah, for sure. Me
For
too.
like, okay, if I make people laugh, I'll have friends. And I'll be, no one's going to pick on me because,
Yeah.
they want me to make them laugh. So yeah, I felt like I had to be a clown. all the
Wow.
time. Yeah.
So when did you come to New York? And then did you come here to do comedy?
I came to New York to do some acting.
Oh shit. You are fucked up.
And also, I was a graphic designer. So,
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So I had
There
a
you
job.
go.
Don't worry. You have to have a job.
You have
can't just
to.
be, I want to act.
Yeah.
So I took some acting lessons and then I was like, you know what? I came to my senses. I was
Yes.
like, no one's going to hire a late 20-something Asian woman. That's like, in Hollywood standards, you're old.
Yeah, for sure.
And no one was casting Asian women
No.
in anything.
Right.
So I was like, I'm going to try improv. So I tried improv, hated it.
Did you go to UCB?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
It was always full. I couldn't get in.
Oh, yeah, it's really hard.
I did like Gotham Improv.
Oh,
Shout
I
out
see,
to
I see.
Gotham
Yeah,
Improv. And then hated it. Someone told me to try stand up. I took a class at Caroline's.
Yep.
Then I took a stand up comedy class at the Cellar. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, okay.
Because you get the validation.
Yep.
No one's talking over you.
Oh, that's the best part.
It's therapeutic.
It's
you
therapeutic.
just kind of like spill out all your problems on
Yep.
stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only you and the microphone. Who gives
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
Okay. So, walk through the timeline you have.
Yeah.
Were you living in Brooklyn at the time?
I was living in the East Village.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I was doing jokes about STDs, living with my cat, dating, single life,
Yeah.
bed bugs and stuff like that.
When was this? Can you tell me?
It was like 14 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe 15.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. This October 10th is World Mental Health Day, and this year BetterHelp is shining the spotlight on therapists, people who truly make the world a better place. When I was doing therapy, my therapist literally helped me through some of the darkest times of my life. She was there for me, followed up, and was just the person who listened to me. No judgment, just care. BetterHelp wants to help people realize that the right therapist can change everything. And BetterHelp has over 12 years experience in matching people to the right therapist. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist for you, BetterHelp can help you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Asian. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Asian. So I'm in my 40s, and when you're in your 40s, your body is changing. I'm talking about no more late night karaoke, yes, more late night backaches. I've got the sciatica thing that you wouldn't believe. For years during the pandemic, I was sleeping on cheap mattresses that were just ruining my life. I'd have trouble sleeping, or I'd just wake up in the middle of the night because my back was killing me. And then all day I'd be tired and I'd be grumpy because I didn't sleep good, plus I'd be in pain. But things started changing when I got my Helix Sleep Mattress. It gives me the support I need while still being comfortable for my wife and me and occasionally my kids who sneak into our bed. My back pain has improved and I'm sleeping deeper and for longer thanks to my Helix. I'm healthier and happier because I'm getting the rest I need. Right now, go to helixsleep.com/Asian for the Labor Day sale extended for 25% off site-wide. That's helixsleep.com/Asian for the Labor Day sale extended for 25% off site-wide. Make sure you enter our show name after checkout so they know we sent you. That's helixsleep.com/Asian.
And then I took a hiatus. I took a break
Yep.
because fast forward, got married, had kids,
Got knocked up.
and then I was like pregnant. I was like, no one wants to hear jokes from a pregnant woman.
That would have been amazing though. But I hear you. At that time,
Yeah.
that's a different.
Dudes
it was a
didn't
different
like
story.
it.
Really?
I would get on stage, like I would go to open mics, and they would be like I could tell the body language was I don't want to hear from a pregnant woman.
Damn.
Yeah, and I would like try to do my STD jokes. It didn't work. Because I'm like, obviously, I'm not living the same life. I'm not single and sleeping around and dating.
I mean, shit.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, well, comedy's ending for me. I'm
Sure.
never going back to comedy. Then had the kid, got depressed because I was like, what's my life like? Just me and the baby.
Did you used to live in New York at the time?
I then moved to Williamsburg.
I see.
And then 2 years later had my second kid.
Yep.
And moved to Greenpoint. And I was like, you know what? I should get back into comedy.
Yeah.
Changed my material to parent comedy.
Yes, for sure.
Because we know there's a lot of content in that.
Oh my God, so much.
Yeah. And then I did a Bring Your Own Baby comedy show.
You okay?
I may have asked you to do it before.
The
and
show
then you
was
canceled.
Bring Your Kid.
Bring Your Own Baby. It's like a BYOB.
I remember this. This. Yes.
Yeah, you canceled. Just joking.
Yeah, I probably did.
I probably was like,
I probably did.
hey, and you're like, I don't want to do a show
not
for
doing this, girl.
babies.
What
but
the
you know
fuck?
what? It was a good audience. The
Okay.
babies didn't heckle. They would just crawl around. No one cried. All the adults were like so starving for adult content
anything, yes.
that they would come at 10:30 in the morning.
Wow.
And they would just
morning
watch.
comedy?
Yeah, and you would get all the
Wow.
best comics because what else are you doing at 10:30?
Of course.
And all comics are stage whores.
Yes,
You
they'll
want
do
your
anything.
time, you will come
They
and
will
do a
do
show for the
anything
babies.
at any time,
Yeah.
yes, for the
yeah.
show for
So
the
it was
babies.
always a really good show. And then COVID hit and then we did Zoom comedy. Like,
Oh God, yes,
you know,
I remember
like,
Zoom
you know
comedy.
that. Yeah.
Wow.
how it started.
Okay. So then, like, I feel you were in the suburbs.
Yeah.
And when did you start doing like the whole like? Okay, I'm gonna start doing kind of like Instagram reels
Yeah.
and TikToks and shit like that.
Yeah, I didn't even know about Instagram until like the Bring Your Own Baby, COVID hit, right?
Right.
And then I was like, ooh, how can I practice my jokes online? So it forces you to kind of like condense your joke into 1080 by 1080, right?
Yes, for sure.
So how many lines can you do? Like maybe 2 or 3 lines.
Yeah.
So it made me a better writer.
That's good.
And then once COVID hit, I start just doing videos,
Yeah.
just really raw like videos of my emotion
Right.
when I'm trying to homeschool my kids.
Oh shit.
You know that
Yes.
the face is just like,
Yeah.
kill me now.
Yeah.
And people resonated with it.
Dude, I can't imagine. I mean, I didn't have my
Homeschool.
kids until
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
that. But just like being home now with them. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like it's awesome, but
Yeah.
also like what like please, I need someone to take my kids from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't be
It's
with
just-
them
it's too
all the
intense.
time.
For sure.
Like you love them, but like still you need to be doing your own thing.
Yes.
You need to take care of yourself.
For sure.
And you need adult conversation.
Yes.
And you can't get that just at the supermarket.
And I think like there's no real mechanism because like where you live, do the parents like hang out with each other? You know?
Some, and a lot of
Some?
them have help.
Uh-huh.
A lot of them have full-time
Yep.
nannies or au pairs, and we never did.
Right.
Yeah.
Because one good thing about living in Brooklyn is like you're still in close contact with a bunch of adult parents. So,
yeah.
you know, like I'll go to the coffee shop and I'll see this other dude and like
Yeah.
there's like a whole dad network
Yeah.
of dad stuff,
So
you know?
living in a city gives you that, and it's
Yes.
priceless. And
Right.
I always tell people, like, if you're about to have a kid and if you have young kids, it's city. Do
Really?
not move. No.
Really?
I was in Williamsburg and Greenpoint. It's my happiest. When I was driving over, I almost cried because I'm
Really?
like, this is where it started.
Yes.
I had the best community. Same as you. Go to a coffee shop. We're meeting at the playground. The kids are napping. We're all in the same,
Yes.
you know, like
Right. You're in like a
same
little
playing
cohort
field.
going through the same things
yeah.
together.
And we're like, okay, we know like when nap time is, like we can like comfort each other, and you know, we have adult conversations.
Yes.
And it was like a lifeline. It was like the best. best phase of my life was when my kids were really young and I was in Greenpoint. In the city, it has to be.
I think, I mean, I've been
It's
trying
easier.
to tell, yeah.
Like if you want to get groceries, go and get milk, go walk to the store.
Right, walk to the store at
With
any
the
time.
stroller.
And then
Yep.
just like, okay, here we go.
Yep. There's tons of playgrounds.
Yep.
Tons of activities you do, like
Yep.
at the park.
Right. Go to the museum anytime you want.
Oh,
a bunch of
totally.
different museums.
And it enriches their lives. Like my kids miss Brooklyn.
Oh, they remember it all?
They do.
Yeah.
They remember how it felt. They remember going out all the time. They remember the parks and the community. It was so fun.
Mm-hmm. But was it so why'd you go?
Because the boys got bigger. We had an 800 square feet apartment. We had no outdoor space.
Yep.
It was, I think they were 5 and... No, one was 4 and one was 6.5. And that's when we're like, okay, the space is too small. We couldn't find it. It was just too expensive in Brooklyn. And we're like, we got priced out and we're like, we gotta go.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, but if you can stay in the city, if you can afford it, hats off to you. Like,
see, that's like sort of like the catch-22 of like our lives.
Yeah.
Is like, I want to stay in the city so I can like, you know, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand how important community is. And then, but sort of ironically, I need to do less of the one of the things I really like about the city, which is comedy, so I can make more money because I need as much money as possible. I need to sell out as hard as possible.
Yeah.
And I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like I'm like going around in circles with it. And yeah, I think the theme of the episode when I wanted to have you come on was like adult part 2, what I would call being an adult part 2, which is like, I don't know, like almost like resetting after a big change and, you know, having kids or moving to a new place and like going, okay, well, you know, we're afflicted, right? We have an affliction, mental health affliction,
Yes.
right? Where we have to do this.
Yeah.
You know, I think, right? I mean, you know, in our minds, right? Like I think about it all the time. Like every time I think about, if I move to this little small town, like let's say my wife and we visit a little small town, I'm like, could I get a scene going here? Yeah. Could I spread the disease, the virus, which is comedy, and could I support it with like this little town? You know, maybe it'd be like monthly. Could I do it? You know?
Yeah.
And that's how I think. I just think that way.
Yeah.
You know? And so I feel, you know, you had to take a little break, but you were always kind of hitting it. And I just wanted your perspective as far as someone who is, because now your kids are older and now I see you all going on the road, which is tough, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you know, you're like rekindling it, I guess, so to speak, you know? Yeah. I don't know what your thoughts are.
I think you hit it on the mark. I think when you have little kids, it's really hard to leave the house.
For sure.
Like even just for like an event, right? It's laborious, like just getting ready and then missing your kid's bedtime. And, you know, I physically still, like my kids are older now. So self-sufficient. They can take showers on their own. They can wipe their own butts. And, my husband's really supportive, and because it's hard already, so you need someone to support you on this journey. And I'm very selective with the shows I do now.
Yes.
I think being in the city gives you more access.
Right.
You can say yes and be home quickly.
Right.
But with like living where I am now in the burbs, it's like, okay, it's an hour and 40 minutes to get to this venue. And then I will be home by midnight.
Yeah.
You know.
And you perform for 10 people who maybe they speak English. Maybe they don't.
Sometimes it's a shitty show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, gotta do it, because you never know.
You gotta do it.
You can't always have good shows.
Yes.
Right? So I feel like, okay, I had 2 bad shows already. The next one has to be good. So yeah, it gets easier because they are more self-sufficient. They're not as physically dependent on you. So you have a little more wiggle room to like leave.
Yeah.
But still, it's hard to leave for a long time.
You don't want to leave for that
But then I have to say, once you leave, like you get on the train or the plane and you get to your destination, you kind of forget about them.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
You got to get through that.
Yeah, you get away from them, and then you're like doing the thing, and you're like, oh yeah, I have kids, and then but then you miss them, and then you like look at them on your phone.
Sure, yeah, that's why you have your phone.
Yeah, you know,
you don't call them.
Yeah,
though.
no, you just go look at them. Don't call them. Yeah, I mean, do you feel? Is there anything you would have done differently? Like, with this journey. I hate that word, but you know what I'm saying?
I wish I started earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Like no one told me that was going to be so isolating being a mom, and I thought,
For sure.
this
Wait,
is gonna
hold on.
Yeah,
You wish you were a mom earlier, or been a comedian earlier?
I wish I was a comedian earlier.
Yeah.
I don't wish I was a mom earlier.
Yo, real shit. Dang.
I was selfish. I was like, I will delay it
Yeah.
as long as
I mean,
can,
I did that too. Yeah.
right? Because I want to like party, travel,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
like live like my single life. And if I get pregnant, I get pregnant. If I don't, then that's not my roadmap. And we got pregnant late, and I don't regret it because like when my kids are when I start to be a grandparent, right? I'm gonna be 80.
Dude, I'm gonna be old as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
We're gonna be so old.
I don't care, and I'll be like, just kill me. I don't care. I'm like, I'll just see my grandchild. I'm like, I'll die. I'll die happy. I'm like, it's okay. Like, and I don't want anyone to be pitying me or mourning me. Like, I'm okay dying young.
Right.
Like,
Dying young.
80 is young.
Have you still not gotten your tickets for the Asian Not Asian live show, the last one ever? Join us and our guests, Julia Shiplett, Youngmi Mayer, and Brian Park, all happening Littlefield, October 15th, 7 p.m. Tickets available at asiannotasianpod.com. Just come, man. We'll see you there.
So my point was,
Yes.
I wish I started comedy earlier. I wasted a lot of time dating idiotic guys.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have done that. Women, don't
Yes.
date. Just like go, like, what is your career? What's your passion? Find it and put
Focus on
all your
that.
time on that. Love will come later.
Yeah.
It's gonna come. Don't worry. And
This is a sitcom right here.
I wish I did that.
Really?
I wasted all my time dating this, like, can I swear?
Of course you can.
Wow, this fuckhead, right? It like took 3 years of my life.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because then I would have been out every night. Now I can't because
Right.
I have my
No, you
kids.
can't.
I
Yeah.
can't be out every night, and I'm competing with young comics who have the energy, who can sleep in, and then
Yeah,
like,
have the time
do
to
5
do
shows
it.
a night.
Yeah, and like quite frankly waste time doing shit. Like they
Yeah.
they can do something where there's not an obvious benefit to it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I went and did an open mic. I talked about this on the show a little while ago, but I went to an open mic not too far from here. And I was sitting there and it's like 10:30. And would I say that anyone got better at comedy? Absolutely not. Including me. I was
No
there. I
way.
did my bits, but I realized the benefit they were getting
Yeah.
was hanging out.
Oh, okay.
They didn't know it
Yeah.
because they were all miserable, but they were making bonds
oh, okay.
with each
that's,
other.
That's important.
And later on, like as they develop, they'll have that background of
Yeah.
just like, oh, remember we used to do the terrible mic, and
Right.
like that fucking forges relationships.
Totally.
But like, there's no immediate benefit to doing that, and at 11 p.m. at night in
Yeah.
the middle of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, you kind of, I think that's the thing is like, you try to figure out your best use of time. 'Cause
Yes.
you have such a constraint on it.
Makes you more efficient as a
For sure,
person,
yeah.
right? Once you become a parent, because you have a very selected amount of time. And I always feel like, okay, if I'm going to do a show, I have to either network, meet somebody, like have a new contact,
Yeah.
or bring on a new joke that I can
Yes,
test
for
out,
sure. Yep.
or have a new punchline to something. Because sometimes you just don't know.
Yeah.
Like one word will
Oh, for
turn
sure.
this joke around,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You gotta have, it has to be worth the 4 hours that you're gone.
Yeah, yeah. And,
know?
and if the show sucks, I'm like, okay, meet a couple people.
Yeah.
Get one
Hang
good
out.
contact.
Say hi, Sapone.
Hang out a little
Get another
bit.
another
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Do you got like a day job still? Or you got your I mean, not to
thank-
say your comedy isn't working, but it's
Day job. My day job is okay. So I'm the default parent, right?
Yep.
Like if my kids are sick, I'm picking
Yep.
them up.
yeah.
And then I do a lot of laundry.
Yep.
I do some meal planning. I walk the dog, and I do a lot of Instagramming.
For sure.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro.
I need to.
What's your? Yeah, go ahead.
I create contact on Instagram.
Yep.
Content, and then I do, and that's when brands see you and they're
Yes.
like, oh, she's relatable,
Yeah.
or she uses this product, or she looks disheveled, so she might need an organizer.
This is our target
Right,
demo.
yeah,
She
yeah.
looks terrible.
Yeah, she's like, she needs help.
She's on the end. She's
Right.
on the end of her rope.
So I did like stuff
Dove.
for like Cologuard. Right? They're like,
Yo, I
this
need some of
woman,
that.
like, is in her mid 40s. She needs a colonoscopy.
Yo, I need that
yeah,
too.
in a box.
Yo, and they got money.
Yeah, they
Pharma?
do. Yeah,
Dude.
I know. Stuff like indigestion. She
Yes.
looks like she would need help with her bloating, right? So I
feel
so
that.
perimenopause. This
Yes.
woman's doing perimenopause content. She's gonna need some help on this health platform. Like,
Yo.
so you got to keep creating content
Takes
to
up
make
so
you
much time,
relatable.
too.
It takes a lot of time. But
What's
then
your-
that's what I do when my kids aren't home sick.
Yeah, I'm not, and I want to make it clear. I don't want to suggest that like not having a day job is like means you're not. That is,
Yeah.
it's so much fucking work.
Yeah.
I tell my wife all the time that I go to work to relax.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That is the break.
Yeah.
Because like anything that you deal with in the office. Like, sure, your boss can be an asshole to you,
Yeah.
or like something goes wrong,
Yep.
and that is stressful. But it's like, it is. You can compartmentalize it.
Yes.
You're like, oh no, that's terrible. Well, bye.
Yeah.
You know, like
you can shut it down.
You can
like,
shut
you're
it
like,
down.
My boss is a jerk. I'm gonna go for a coffee and a croissant. Or
Yes.
you're gonna go to the bathroom alone.
Yep.
No one's gonna be knocking
Nobody's
on
gonna
the door.
knock on your door. You're
can
gonna
take,
eat lunch.
Like the longest crap. You can
Yep.
nap. I used to nap in the bathroom stalls.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
My kid was like, she was like 3 months
Oh,
old.
yes, for
and
sure.
we put him in daycare, and my husband was like crying. I'm like, see ya. This is great. And I'm like napping at the.
How long would
the
you nap
stalls.
for?
Oh, only for like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's
just
all
to
you
get
need.
you like
Just to
back up.
kinda
Yeah,
little, yeah.
Or like I'll like call my mom.
Oh, there you go.
And they'll think I'm like on a business call,
Yeah, for sure.
and then I'll like DM someone.
Did
in
you
the
work in
office.
advertising?
I worked at a bank. Sorry. Yeah, and then I'd be like, hey, let's go for a croissant, and then like 2 p.m. we go for a croissant.
Yep.
It gives us some adult conversation, and then at 5 p.m. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Dude,
It's like so easy.
working is chill, dude.
I would go to the bathroom like 5 times, like
Oh man, I used to go to the bathroom. all
no
the time.
disruptions.
This is, I feel maybe this is before you like left the workforce, quote unquote, but
Yeah.
now they have wellness rooms.
Oh,
Dude,
that's so
Bro,
nice.
I would go in there, set my alarm, just like
Wellness rooms.
be gone for like 15 minutes, take a real nap.
Wow.
Take off my shoes. Sometimes take off my pants.
Wait, wellness rooms?
Yeah.
Where?
They're just like a little room that is, it's like multifunctional, right? So it's like, people can use it to
Nurse,
breastfeed, right? Or
meditate.
to nurse, meditate.
Take off your pants?
Oh yeah.
Bro, what do you do?
I'm just like getting relaxed and comfortable, bro. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna chill.
You have to take off your pants to relax?
Well, I'm
You gotta wear
taking a nap.
sweatpants.
Well, maybe I should maybe I would put on sweatpants.
Yeah, 'cause it means that your pants are too stiff. Do you wash your pants in? That you have to take them off.
Yeah, dude. You gotta get comfy. Hey, that's my wellness.
Okay.
That's my wellness.
All right.
All right.
That's good.
So yeah, it's so funny. I was texting you to come on this, and you were like sending me so many funny messages about Brooklyn. You're like, is it okay to go there? And I was like, this woman has been in the suburbs too long. Brooklyn now, I mean, Brooklyn's huge.
Yeah.
But like where you used to live, Williamsburg, Greenpoint, those are basically malls. And where I live in Bed-Stuy is like, hey, trust me, it can be a little mixed here. It's a little, it could, you got to be a little smart sometimes. There's still like, robberies and stuff if you're not careful. But in general, like these are like multi-million-dollar homes in this beautiful neighborhood. But my question was like, sort of what is your thoughts on Brooklyn now as someone who comes in? You said you were crying? You were
Okay,
sad
so
about it?
I used to live in the mall, right? Williamsburg. And then Greenpoint. And I loved it.
Yeah?
But if you go like 2 blocks, like to south
Yes.
or 2 blocks to north or whatever,
Yep.
it does change.
Yep,
Like the
for sure.
demographic is very different. And So I was always like kind of careful in Brooklyn, but I knew the spots and I was always like on it, right? And then but from Brooklyn, I always thought Bed-Stuy was dangerous. People would be like, "Ooh, you're gonna Bed-Stuy." Even in Greenpoint, people in Brooklyn would say Bed-Stuy is the most dangerous place out of Brooklyn.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like, I'm never going to Bed-Stuy.
Yeah.
So then when I was asking you, I wanted to know for sure. I'm like, will I be a target? Will I get murdered?
Yeah.
Like I even took off my jewelry because I didn't want to be a target.
I wear my Rolex everywhere, bro.
Oh my God.
Well, here's the thing, though. I will say, and I texted you, I said this.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's Brooklyn, which means that you have an equal chance of being mugged and of going and getting a
$12 matcha. Yeah.
And that is exactly what it's like.
That's so true. So I was driving with that line in mind. There's this coffee shop called Brooklyn Blend.
Yes, you drove right.
And
yes,
all these like Gen Z people were almost like, oh my gosh, this is what he's talking about, the matcha.
Yep. The matcha.
And then I drove past it like just one block, and then I was like, oh my God, there's these people jaywalking. I was like slowing down, and these kids out of school that shouldn't be out of school.
Yeah, no, right? It's like 10:30.
Yeah, and I was like gripping my steering wheel. I was like, oh my God.
You've probably seen a million ads for hair growth supplements and thought, yeah, sure, like that actually works. I did too, until I found out that Nutrafol isn't like the rest of them. Nutrafol is physician formulated, clinically tested, and dermatologists recommend it. And yes, I use it too. It's part of my daily routine. Every morning, I drink my expensive Brooklyn coffee, I scroll through my menswear Instagram, and I take my Nutrafol. It's that quick and easy. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. You can feel great about what you're putting into your body, since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies and NSF Content certified, the gold standard in third-party certification for supplements. See thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code ASIAN. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code ASIAN. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code ASIAN.
It is, yes.
And then I saw you. I was like, thank God.
Then you
He's
saw
on the sidewalk.
The Asian guy with the polo shirt.
The one Asian. I'm like,
the
okay.
one Asian guy. There's not a lot of Asian people where I live.
Which, thank you for helping me park.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Trying not to generalize that Asian people can't
well, you just
park.
been out the game. And I was like,
actually can't park.
You really?
I have to admit, I am terrible. I don't have depth perception.
It's really funny because I was watching you park and I was like, okay, well, I guess she just wants to be in the middle of the street for a little while.
I didn't want you to watch me.
And then
It made
I
me
was
more
like,
nervous.
oh, wait, this is her parking. This is her parked.
Yeah.
I thought you were just dropping something off. You were so far
I
from the
was
curb.
in the middle of the
It
street.
was really funny, but you did
Yeah.
it at the end. You got it.
Yeah, after you coached me.
Yes,
Thanks.
it was pretty funny. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, that's great. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's nice having you on the show just so I can relate. So you must be out, especially compared to your other mom friends.
Yeah.
You must live like the life of a libertine in comparison.
Yeah, totally.
Because they're not out in the
No.
East Village telling dirty jokes at
No.
11:30, right?
Yeah, no. They're telling dirty jokes like probably like at 12 p.m.
Yes.
Like at brunch.
Yes,
But I'm
exactly.
like, 8:30, I'm like leaving my house.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? While they're putting their kids to bed.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm like on the train. I'm like, what am I doing?
Dude, that is so relatable, dude.
Yeah, and
what
then
am
I'm
I
like,
doing?
I'm
What
gonna
is-
take a nap. So I'm like,
Yes, I take naps too on the way to
Why
the
not,
on
right?
the way to
And
the
I'm
show.
like, I'm gonna take a nap. I kind of like
On the Metro North.
survey. Metro
Yeah,
North.
make sure it's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, everyone's good. I take a nap. Next
Everyone's
stop,
good.
and then the longest nap I do take is once we get to Harlem. I scope up the train. No one's sitting next to me. Then you could take a nice 14-minute nap.
Ooh, that's good.
Because
That's
from
perfect.
Harlem to Grand Central is the longest. Like
It's like there's no
no
stops.
one gets in. Yeah,
Nobody gets in, so you're safe.
Yeah, you're safe in that car.
Yep.
So you just let it all go.
Take off your pants. You gotta take your pants off, dude.
No, I gotta wear comfortable pants. I spend money on pants. Or joggers. And then same thing. I go back home. I get some ice cream.
Oh shit.
Why not? Because I'm waiting for the train. And then I take another nap.
dude.
So refreshed when I get home, and then I'm wired till 2 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, so you're staying up and
Yeah,
hanging
I
out.
have to. Don't you get wired after a show?
I love. Yeah, after a show, I
Can't sleep.
Especially if I did. It's not even like I have to do good. I just have to do not terrible. And I'm like, like I did a show recently, and it was it was lightly attended, but it was okay. Like I did well enough where other comics came up to me and were like, hey, I like your stuff. And that's fucking good enough for me.
Yeah, that's a lie, right?
That's totally
Good
fine.
set.
I'll take it. Here's the thing. I'll take it at face value.
No.
I'm just like, I
if
don't
they
give a
said
fuck
I
anymore.
like your stuff, it's better than good set.
The worst is when they just don't acknowledge it at all. They just don't look at you, and like that's how you know you did bad. But I did fine. And yeah, when it feels like that, then I'm like, I'm hanging out. Maybe I'm having a whiskey and just kind of like, it's like, it's like after you got laid, you're just kind of like, I gotta glow. This may be it.
Yeah.
This may be the peak of the comedy career. And it's just, and maybe then I quit finally. That's
Never.
That was it.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I love that in your whole experience, what you just told me right now, you didn't even mention the show. You just talked about the ice cream. You're just like, I took 2 naps and I had ice cream. And that's pretty banging.
What? I just take the train so I could nap and then take the train back. I actually don't even do shows. I'm like telling my husband, I'm like, I have 8:30.
I got a show.
Just so I could nap
my
uninterrupted.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
That's
there
what I
not
do.
shows around where you are?
There are very limited, but I feel like you want to get the good crowd in the city.
Yeah.
They're like ready to laugh,
They're
and
ready.
they're like half drunk usually. And the people are in my area, Westchester, they're a little more put together.
Yes.
They know they have parent duty the next morning, so they don't go too crazy.
They don't go too crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is why I'm going to keep pitching you on Jersey, because why I like it
Okay.
is
Pitch.
the crowd there.
Yeah.
They are usually a little bit more blue collar.
Okay.
They can kind of let go. They are cool with letting go a little bit, even on a school night.
Okay.
They are in proximity to the city, so they want culture, but there's not a lot around them that they want.
Oh,
So
okay.
every time I've done a show, not always, of
Yeah.
course, but like a lot of times when I go out to a show in New Jersey, they're just so fucking grateful that someone took New Jersey Transit to them. And they know
Okay.
they know who they are.
What's the venue?
I'll find one for you.
Okay. Are you talking about Hoboken, New Jersey, though, or New Jersey? Like,
Like Hoboken.
like South Orange?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I do have to say, the people are very grateful. I did do 2 shows in New Jersey.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I hate the drive. I think that's
Yes.
the drive is insane. That's why coming
Yes.
to Brooklyn, I was like, easy.
not so bad.
Yeah, because I've done New Jersey and it would take me 2 hours. I did a show in South Orange, and the people were, like you said, I love them. They were so grateful.
Yep.
They bought merch.
What?
Yeah, and these 2 gay guys came to my show, and I was like, "You came to a mom show?" And they're like, "Yeah, why not? It's fun." And they bought my T-shirt and they
that's
wore
awesome.
it. I was like, I
See?
love you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of times too, they used to live in the city. And they're like,
True.
they're like you. They
Okay.
miss the city. Now they
Okay.
live in
Sorry, New Jersey. I love you.
Hoboken,
It's just the drive.
I hear you.
Give me a good, you know what? Uber me there. I will do.
Uber you there.
I will do.
No one can afford that. That's like $100 Uber.
Well, then I'm not going to do it.
There you go. That's exactly. You're already.
I got to be that good that I can get an Uber. I can
Mm.
afford an Uber and still make profit.
Nobody's that good. Nobody. Nobody. I bet you Shang Wang loses money when he goes out to New Jersey too. Even if he does a theater, he's like, yo, the tolls alone going over the GW cost me like $80.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to do a show in New Jersey anytime soon.
Yeah, that is hilarious,
Yeah.
bro. I mean, how is it being on the road, like on tour? Do you feel like are you getting a lot of people, like a lot of moms coming out?
I'm getting a lot, like you said, you know what? Every show I've done that was like on tour, it feels like they're coming out just for me.
Yeah.
So you're getting the love already.
Yes, for sure.
So you don't have to try as hard.
You don't have to, you got a little bit of room to play
Totally.
around.
Like I would be like, oh man, I'm tired. They laugh.
Yes. That's
It's not even
relatable
a
though.
joke.
That's what I'm saying. Because you know what it is that like you don't hear these young comics talk about being tired.
Oh yeah, that's because they're never
they're never tired. They just did a bunch of cocaine or whatever.
Right, yeah.
They're not talking about
Yeah.
perimenopause.
Right, yeah. And they I'm just like my real self up there.
Yes.
And I feel like there's a lot of love and I feel so grateful.
Yeah,
like I'm
for
like,
sure.
you actually paid more than $20 to see me? I'm like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I really like I'm really touched.
Yeah.
And like my Philadelphia show, it was a small group, but they really wanted to be there
Yeah.
on a Sunday, and it really touched me. And a couple people actually pay for meet and greets.
What? You have a meet and greet attached to it?
Yeah.
Dang, look at you.
You can make an extra 22
You
bucks.
are an actress. You know what I'm saying? You were thinking about it. How can I upsell these guys?
Yeah, meet and greet, $22 extra.
Wow.
And there are people willing to pay for it.
Wow.
And I'm like just so grateful. I'm like, really?
That's the thing though, is that comedians, we got to realize that like if you're not in New York City and you don't have the option of having like all kinds of shit, things to go to, you got your money and you can spend it on your little like passion craft hobbies. People are going to like Comic-Con.
Yeah.
They're spending, and they're like, spending a bunch of money to meet whoever and,
Yeah.
and dress up in the costume
It's true.
and do all that shit. So like $20 for $20 is like not a lot of money
Yeah, man.
to see something you really want to see,
Yeah.
to
And to meet your idol in person.
meet your idol. When you told me you were tired, bro, I dropped the t-shirt. You should just have a t-shirt that says I am tired.
Oh my God, that would sell like hotcakes.
That would be crazy.
Okay, I will do that.
And it will
when I get home.
never go out of style. You will always be tired. Make
Right.
your whole that's what I'm
we're
saying.
getting a business plan here too. See how efficient it is when you have two parents together, like multitasking.
Yes, that's exactly right. I as a parent, right? I wanted to see what you thought about I don't know, like you saw a bunch of Gen Z kids on the way here. Maybe they were hanging out at the coffee shop.
They should have been in school and studying. They were like at coffee shops. Yeah, they should be like making business plans.
That is where they make business plans. Though,
yeah,
at the
that's
coffee
true.
shop.
Yeah, they're taking up too much space.
We should maybe after this I'll take you to the coffee shop that's around the corner from me where all the
Gen Z?
all the I would say they're like late Gen Z, but they're still
Okay.
definitely Gen Z. They have
Okay.
like really weird tattoos,
Oh,
clothes that are
Yeah.
interesting. I wanted your take as a mom on like Gen Z fashion. Do you have any takes on Gen Z fashion?
I kind of like what they're doing.
Yeah?
The hiked up socks.
Yes, I was going to ask
It's
you.
all about practicality. I like it. The baggy t-shirts. Don't have to wear tight crap, showing off their bodies and stuff like that.
Yes.
Baggy dad jeans.
Yes.
Love it. Sneakers all the time.
Yeah, they love wearing sneakers.
Yeah. Big glasses, tinted glasses. Yeah. They got the fashion right. It's better than millennials for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the millennial?
I think it was like tight sequins, tight jeans,
Tight
everything
jeans.
tight.
Way too tight.
Yeah. Don't need that. You need confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that you have pointed out that it's very practical.
Yeah. Joggers, jogging pants, matching sets.
Come on. The other day, I did something which.
Oh, you said you shouldn't be doing it.
Yes. Which
Skateboarding. Is it that?
I used to try to skateboard all the time.
Okay,
And
what
then I
did you
took like
do?
2 falls and I was like, no, this isn't for me.
Okay.
I went clubbing.
Where did you go clubbing?
So I don't want to have too many details,
Yeah.
but
Was it in Brooklyn?
it was in K-Town, dude. Bro.
Nice.
One of my friends, he is like a newer DJ. Like he's like getting
Okay.
into it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
been doing maybe, I don't know, a couple of years, I think. And he's like, hey, he's a super nice guy. So he's like invited me out. And he's like, hey, come to this thing. He sent me like the particle for it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm going to DJ at this thing. There's going to be a pregame too at my apartment. When's the last time you've been to a pregame? I haven't
Yeah.
been to a pregame.
Yeah.
Because like I can barely do the game part.
Yeah, yeah.
The game part alone is already like
I
a
would
lot.
leave the pregame. That would
Yes.
be pregame party all in one.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
There's
the
no-
pregame is the game.
shifting location.
Yes,
Why?
moving to a different location.
You know how hard it is to park for me already? Like, that's 20 minutes. I'm not going to find another parking spot.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, so I didn't go to the pregame because the pregame overlapped with
don't
like
need it.
bedtime.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I
Skip
can go.
it. Go right into the party.
I went right into the
Good,
thing.
yeah.
But so that like I left my apartment at like
9.
maybe 9:30 or so.
Oh, yeah.
Which isn't
You're doing it right.
that.
That's
I mean,
good.
the thing that kind of helped me was that like, hey, I do shows and I do shows that are late, so that was okay.
Yeah.
But like, just the whole, I get there. My other friend Ben, who's a friend of the pod, he came with me. He like agreed to be my wingman.
Nice.
As like a old guy.
Yeah.
We're like,
So
I can't just be rolling up to this
Not
club.
by yourself. You look creepy.
I am creepy. You know, I was dressed
Yeah.
like Mr. Belding.
Yeah.
I rolled up there. I for a second as I was leaving, I was like, what do people wear now to the club? Because when I used
Pants
to,
for sure, right? You
pants
wore
for sure.
Okay.
They wore pants.
Good.
I didn't, but everybody else did.
Yeah.
No, so I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I used to go clubbing, I used to just wear like
Jeans.
tight jeans,
Yeah.
diesel jeans,
Yeah.
and like a really tight shirt
Yeah.
from Express
Right.
or
Millennials.
millennial
Tight,
outfit,
yeah.
right? Exactly. So I had no idea what to wear. I just wore my whatever I usually wear, which is my own menswear shit. But I get there and my friend is there. Like, we try to go inside. They're like, "Hey, we're not open yet." It's like 10:30.
Oh
And
my
I was like,
God.
"Fuck, we're that early." It was like, "Yeah, the lounge doesn't open until 11." I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, God.
I was like, "Oh my God." So we went. Me and Ben. We went
Karaoke?
karaoke.
Shut up.
Which was
That's
sick.
more fun.
Yo, can I tell you? You got to
Yeah.
karaoke with your boys. You got to make it very normal to
Sorry,
karaoke.
dude. I already did that.
I know.
We were karaoke until 2 a.m. We have a karaoke machine. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's where we pre-party, end party, and after party.
You just do it at your house?
Yeah, till 2 a.m.
I love karaoke.
I love it.
It's probably we should karaoke.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
We should karaoke.
That sounds-
Karaoke comedy.
we should just okay.
See, another business plan. Oh my God, there's so
Kara-
many ideas.
No, here's the thing. You just cut the comedy part out. Just
Oh,
karaoke.
Just
only. Just karaoke
Sorry.
only.
I'm trying to fit so much.
I know.
Because we have so little time.
I know, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. No,
comedy.
I love
Okay,
comedy. Just karaoke.
just karaoke.
So I karaoke
Yeah.
with Ben, and it was really fun. And then we went to this thing, and it was honestly a great time.
Yeah.
Going clubbing when you don't have the pressure
Yeah.
of like
Picking up girls.
picking up girls
Yeah.
or talking to people.
Yeah.
When you're just there,
Yeah.
and
Have fun.
it was awesome.
Did you dance?
You know, just like to myself at myself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like vibing at myself.
You don't have to worry about buying girls drinks.
I don't have to buy anyone
bottles.
drinks. So
Yep.
expensive. I didn't
Yeah.
have to buy bottles.
Yeah.
My friends had my friend who was DJing. He had a great set and it was like really fun to dance to. He played
A K-pop Demon
he
Hunters.
played some Demon Hunters. Along with a bunch of like, you know, like
my
Ice
God.
Cube, you know, so it was like, I was
Dude, that's
afraid
so
I wouldn't know
cool.
any of the
Yeah.
music, but, you know, a lot of kids, they still, I mean, at least at this club, they were still listening to like hip hop that I know. So they were
That's-
playing that, but throwing in a little bit of K-pop Demon Hunters was
Okay,
sick.
that's
It was
really
banging,
cool.
dude.
Yeah.
And all of his friends were super nice, and so that was great. I didn't have to like, God, I was like watching young dudes talking to women
Yep.
and stuff like that, and like, God, that's just so much
much work.
effort and
Yeah.
money, and
Yeah.
you know, I don't even know what the best case scenario. I guess you get laid,
Yeah.
but
or you get someone's number.
I guess you get someone's number, but that's even more pressure. Now you're in the game. Do they even do
Yeah.
that anymore? You know?
Or no, they get their Instagram or
Yes.
TikTok handle.
Yes, I
Right.
think
That's what
the
they
way.
give out now, not
Yes,
numbers.
Yeah, not numbers.
Yeah.
That's
like another
too,
step.
That's too much. That's
Yeah.
like butt stuff.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
them. I think they do butt stuff first, and then they get the number.
I think you're talking about gay people.
I don't think so.
Yeah, gay people do that
Oh,
first.
I see. Yes.
And then they get to know
And
all
then they're
their
like,
handles.
okay, wait, hold on here. Let me.
Yeah,
Now I
then
got
they
your
get to
phone
know
number.
each other. A gay person told me that one time.
Word.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we have sex first and then we get to know each other.
Ah.
But regular people now, I think, I mean, I've been out of the game.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
I think they just get their Instagram,
Yeah,
social
the
media handles.
the handles, and then they
Check
and then
them
they,
out.
Right, make sure they're cool.
DM
Check
them.
out the content.
Yeah, yeah.
See the stories.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot harder to
That's way too much work
maneuver.
now.
It's a lot of work.
But
That's
now,
why we're
why
in it now. It's like so good that we don't have to date.
We gotta go clubbing. You and
Yeah.
you, me. We'll get
Clubbing.
all the parents together.
Just having fun. Buy one drink.
One.
Yeah. And then like just dance, find a spot, find a corner to dance. We don't even need a table.
Yep.
And we just leave like
At like 11.
11:45.
Yo. Then we hit the karaoke. But we're back at your spot for the karaoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Karaoke, snacks.
That's great. When's the
Yeah.
last time you went clubbing? Do you remember? Did you used to go clubbing a lot?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it.
Really?
So
Oh,
much.
Alice, I should have known as soon as I met you, and then you had a Y in your name.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this girl gets down.
I was like, when I turned 26, I cried because I was like, what am I going to do now? I can't go clubbing anymore. Like, I genuinely thought I couldn't go clubbing past 25. And then I kept going and
kept going.
And I was like in my 30s clubbing, like, what am I doing? But I love it. Like, I loved the meatpacking district.
Where did you used to go clubbing?
Everywhere.
Really?
Like when like Kane on 27th Street, the Marquee and all that
Oh my God.
gross stuff. Yeah, I loved it.
You were full on, you were trying to be,
Yeah, I was trying to be.
you're trying to be like a Charlotte, but you were really you were
Yeah.
a Samantha.
No, I wasn't. I was
Okay.
trying to be a Samantha, but I was really a Charlotte.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I would be like, yeah, like, and then like, would not even like I would not go home with guys.
Yes, for sure.
Like I would just like, here's my Hotmail address, alycechan@hotmail.com.
You dropped them the Hotmail?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cold-blooded.
Yeah, I know.
That's
And,
cold-blooded.
Yeah, you need a fake email
You need
address.
the one that
Yeah.
you use for like coupons.
Right, but I
get,
don't
like, yeah.
club anymore. But I would like to.
I
Like an
don't-
early club, like at the one that starts at 7 p.m.
Yes.
and ends at 10.
They need to have the
good with
early
that.
club.
They actually do.
They do have that, but like I was reading this article somewhere about how this person was like kind of against early clubbing because it was too the whole thing about clubbing is that it's like it's purposefully kind of inefficient. You know, it's expensive and you get drunk and
Yeah.
it's like kind of a mess.
It is.
And that's what's is fun
Good.
about it.
Oh.
Whereas like early day club and stuff,
It's
you're
too responsible.
Yeah, you're sober. You feel better at the end. Fuck that.
Yeah. That's true.
It is
You
kind
can
of
still function the next
Yeah.
morning.
Fuck that. You
Yeah,
know, like it
fuck
is
that.
kind of fun where you
That's
got to end
true.
up you got to be eating the pizza like at 2 a.m. You don't know where one of your shoes is.
Oh, that's a good point.
You got in a fight
actually.
with your best friend.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a good point.
And then you wake up and you're like, I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
Except next week. So did you do the clubbing? Were you a how about this? Were you a midweek clubber?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, when my sister came to town.
Why?
Oh my God. When we're like 6 years apart.
Okay.
So when she would come to New York,
She's younger?
we hit up every club. It would just be her and me.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it because I have to keep my sister safe.
You have no choice.
Yeah, so
I
we
gotta
like
be
all
there.
get our stuff.
Hey, hold on. Let me have some of your drink at every single one of your drinks. Make sure it's
Okay,
not
it's good.
roofied.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was young back then. You could club and then still
and
function
still
the next
function,
morning.
or at least like function enough.
Yeah, or like at least like get to work.
Get to work. That's all
right?
you had to do,
and
then you
plant
could,
yourself on the seat.
and then you could
by
take a
9.
nap.
Yeah.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
take a nap at the
Yeah,
at
but
the
no
stall.
more clubbing for me.
Can you give me top 2 or 3 clubs at the time?
We loved Kane.
Kane. Okay. Where was that?
That was on 27th Street, right down the street from Marquee. And there was another place called Bungalow, but I've only been there like once or twice. It's very like she
Oh, like a fancy
you gotta
one.
know people, like
fuck
and people
that.
like name drop. And then there was like a really fun one near the meatpacking. It was like underneath. It was like an Asian-y. It was like Asian inspired.
Oh, are you talking about
Not Tao, but it was
Oh, okay.
big.
I was thinking
It's
about Tao.
huge.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really fun. I forgot what it was.
I mean,
And
Tao-
then
I
there's
think
some like
Tao's
really
still there.
cool dive bars at East Village, like Uncle Ming's. Have you
Okay.
heard of that?
Mm-mm.
That was more like a dive bar. But yeah, it was like mostly the meat packing and then like Chelsea.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, but they're not there anymore.
You
'cause
think
that
you
was
could
eons
go
ago.
clubbing? Like if one of your like young comedy friends was like, "Hey, we're going clubbing."
Yeah.
You think you could do it?
If that gives me an Uber there, yeah. Yeah, if the Uber picks me up and
If the
drops
Uber
off, yeah,
picks you
if I
up
don't
and
have
then-
to worry about getting
Getting
there.
home or getting
If I don't have to be on the train
Yes.
or driving, I will accompany my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I will do that favor.
How much do you think an Uber is? Maybe we can get together some sort of like Kickstarter.
We could do an Uber pool
Oh,
that and everyone puts in like $25.
that's not too bad.
Well, from Westchester to the meat panel would be $150 maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
But how about on the way back? Because I feel it's more expensive on the
that
way
would
back.
be because
That's
no one
gonna
wants
be
to go
pricey.
back. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I would just have to rent a hotel or something, stay overnight, which will be another $400.
That's like $400
For me to club, it's going to be a $600 expense.
You could do the thing. There used to be an app where like you could go over there and it's like last minute rooms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hotels.com or hotel
It was like
booking.
hotels tonight or some shit.
Yeah.
And it was like
they should sponsor us actually.
they should, but not for like hooking up. It's for
No, like
going
for
to sleep,
clubbing when you're
Clubbing
too old
and you're
to
too
get
old.
home. And then we were like, okay, I'm going to stay overnight. Like that's the only way, right? You have to get a good night's sleep and then you can function the next morning.
That's great. I love that.
Okay,
we
that's
have
in our future.
Okay, Cologuard and and hotels late whatever.com, whatever the fuck it is.
Bloating.
Bloating,
Yeah. Perimenopause.
perimenopause.
What else?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nausea.
Nausea?
Nausea gummies. I did nausea gummies.
Oh, you did? That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Is it CBD mainly? Is that what
It's
it is?
no CBDs in it.
Really?
Yeah. Pepto does it. Yeah, there's a nausea gummy. You just take it before you get in a car or in a boat.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like a motion sickness thing.
Yeah. Motion sickness.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Last, I guess, I don't know. Like, I guess one more question for you is, you got any advice? Okay. I got a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old. This podcast is ending. Partial. Oh, you didn't know that? This podcast. Yeah. That's why we're doing the kickoff show in October.
Oh, shut up.
So the podcast is
Is
going to
this
continue.
going to even air?
It's going to air. Yeah. What, I would just record it and do nothing. What do you think? I just want to hang out with
This is the
you?
last episode. Cut it.
Yeah, fuck this.
It's so bad.
No. So it's going to end, but and a lot of it has to do with like I barely have time to do it. Look, we're in the middle of the day.
Oh,
I should be
yeah.
working. I should be making
This
money.
is work.
I'm losing so much money.
You're not. You're going to get exposure on this and you're going to get brand deals. Just watch out. Yeah.
So, what was I saying? Do you have, given where I am,
Yeah.
my advanced age, any advice do you have
Yeah.
for someone in my position?
Yeah. Lean into it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because you've got these young kids. You're a dad. You're Asian. Those are really unique to you. Really lean into it. And your jokes, content should all be, not should all be about
Right.
it, but really lean into this is like the golden years. Like not a lot of people can say, I'm a dad living in Brooklyn with a 1 and 3-year-old. There's so much comedy in that.
Yes.
And they grow so fast and your jokes are going to be changing
Yes,
as
all the
they
time.
age.
They're already
so
changing.
find something funny like today, like that they're like one person's, one of your kids are doing or both of them and talk about that shit. It's funny.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't forget self-care and
Oh,
buy
yeah.
some comfortable pants.
Some
nice joggers that are soft so you don't always feel like you need to take them off. Sometimes it's not appropriate.
That's what HR said. Okay. Well, thank you very much for doing the show.
Thanks.
Can you want to plug anything? Like where can our fans find you, etc.?
Yeah, you can find me Momcom NYC because it's like rom-com, but it's Momcom.
Oh shit! I never made that connection, but okay. At Instagram?
That's not my name. Yeah, on Instagram and TikTok,
TikTok
Momcom
too?
NYC
Okay.
because I used to live in NYC.
That's right.
I like to still believe that I live in NYC. So
You can tell yourself that.
I
So do you any shows coming up? You're on the road?
I'm gonna Washington DC.
Okay.
I made it into a Sunday, so it's early for parents. It's a 4 p.m. show.
Oh shit.
So you can go clubbing after my
Yes.
show on a Sunday.
That
October
sounds fire.
26th,
That sounds
DC.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, again, you can find us on Instagram at Asian Not Asian Pod. You find me on there. Nice Pants Bro. We got our kickoff show on October 15th. We have Hack City every other Friday except November, but we'll be back in December. I believe it's December 11th, but it's the second Friday, so check that out. And I think that's it. Thank you very much, Alyce, for doing the show.
Thanks, Mike, for having me. This was so fun.
Of course, we love you. Bye.
Bye.